Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Nick here with Hybrid Network's review for Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is going to be largely spoiler free, and you can check out our spoiler thoughts possibly on a podcast next week. So Ant-Man and the Wasp is the third and final Marvel MCU film coming out this year in 2018, and it comes right after that dour ending to Avengers Infinity War, and this film was promised to be a fun, action-packed ride from all of the trailers and promotional materials, which is something of a palate cleanser actually after Infinity War, kind of like how the original Ant-Man was after Age of Ultron. The film largely takes place after the events of Civil War, predating Infinity War, so you know it's just going to be kind of a one-and-done film set in the MCU. Overall, my thoughts on this film, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the greatest of the bunch that I've seen recently. I certainly don't think it's better than Black Panther, Infinity War, or Thor Ragnarok. But what this film does do is play up to its strengths quite well. It certainly has the comedic elements down to a T, and it also has really inventive action sequences. One thing that's great about the Ant-Man films is that they're really family-friendly films, and family is a big part of the story in these movies. I mean, that's pretty much the gist of the entire story in this movie. They're trying to save Janet Van Dyne from the quantum realm after the events of the first film where Scott Lang was actually able to escape it. We also have newcomers like Lawrence Fishburne and Hannah John Kamen playing the villainous Ghost in this movie, who I actually thought was a great villain. So I'm hoping to see more of her in the MCU, because she is part of the Thunderbolts if they ever put that together. Of course, we also have characters like Luis and the rest of the ex-cons returning for this movie, and they play a very comedic role in this one. Great scenes from them, definitely. Another one of the new characters is Sonny Birch, played by Walter Goggins, who we remember from the comic books as a kind of a low-time Iron Man villain, but I think he's played up well in this movie. He's sort of like a sub-henchman, I guess, trying to get something that all the characters are interested in, so you almost have this three-pronged race between all of them. So I actually really enjoyed that angle to it, because he just has fun eating up the scenery with his character. There also is stuff planted in this film that's going to shake up in the future of the MCU, especially regarding Cassie Lang, as throughout the film she does talk about her interest in becoming a superhero, so hopefully we'll see her suit up as Stature at some point later on. So all in all, I think Ant-Man and the Wasp is a fun movie, but not necessarily a great one. I think ultimately you'll have a good time with this movie, but it's not something that will really stand out amongst the rest of the MCU. I'm going to give Ant-Man and the Wasp a 7 out of 10, and if you have seen the film, drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Obviously, let's try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, because this does come out a month later for our friends over across the pond. Stay tuned to our spoiler-filled analysis of the post-credit scenes and the ending of the film in subsequent videos, and if you want to keep up to date with all the latest updates on Ant-Man and the Wasp and the future of the Marvel Universe, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network. Thank you guys again for checking this video out. If you want to get even more updates from us, check out our social media platforms, our website for news and editorials, and if you want to see our content improve and help us out, donate to us on our Patreon and you can get exclusive rewards.